1 2.
Check.
Mic check 1 2. Boom boom boom.
Check.
Mic check 1 2. Boom boom boom.
Check.
Alright, sup everybody, it's your man DGL for DGL Army on Twitch for
Check.
YouTube. We're gonna try to continue our
Check.
series on ICC SpotLight
Black
with
forfeits on time.
with International Master Idelfonso de 2 from the Philippines, I believe. 2400 on the bullet auto pairing. Not bad at all. So I hope he, as always, keeps playing. He's playing a Grandmaster from, oh, I forget where this is. Oh, it's at the tip of my tongue. Okay, I don't know. What was it? Vietnam, of course. Fail. Okay. Oh well. Anyway. Mr. Jatu has been playing a lot of bullet. I hope he hasn't been playing too much, if you know what I mean. You know, to the point where he's getting tired, but let's see what we can, you know, watch and see how he does. So, looks like White just picked up a pawn. White has a pretty massive pawn chain here, that's for sure. Just one pawn island. Very nice. Looks like pretty good control too.
Check. Check. Check.
Anyway,
Check.
6-second edge for the GM
Check.
opponent here.
Check.
White obviously not minding trades, being 1 or 2 pawns up at the moment. Okay, so time is getting a bit more even.
Check.
Ooh,
Check.
bishop d1, or that works, picks up the bishop, but 2 seconds for black.
Check.
Gotta move, gotta move. 1 second.
Check.
Pre-move, gotta pre-move it.
Check.
It's tight.
Black forfeits on time.
Man. Crazy. And we have another rematch here. It's kind of rare on the auto pairing, but I am recording at a pretty late hour, so there might not be as many people online. Anyway. Maybe, you know, knight c5 coming at some point. But black can hold it off. Okay, so we see it here. Pretty interesting bullet style here from the Grandmaster, you know. A lot of strange king maneuvers and all that. After this game, I want to make sure the audio is okay. So I will quickly jump to my Twitch page and come back. That's a fork. And if the queen takes the knight, then...
Black resigns.
Okay. But, yeah. Queen takes. Okay, oh, we got HypnoticSpecter. Yeah, he's playing quite a bit of bullet at this time. He's been... pretty sure he was in the last ICC SpotLight. Playing, oh, who was it? I forget. All of a sudden. Oh, the guy from Spain. Manadode, I think it was. speaking of that stream, the audio was pretty low. I've, what do you say, I uploaded, or not uploaded, well, I am gonna upload, but, I increased, there's the word I'm looking for, what do you call it, the audio here, so it should be a bit louder, at least for my mic on my headset, but, time is pretty even in this game.
Check.
And it looks like HypnoticSpecter may have blundered there.
Check.
So black is up a piece and is
Check.
sacking it immediately.
Check. Check.
Getting the rook into play. Also doubling maybe, yeah. 20 seconds
Check.
each, place your bets.
Check.
I think black has more checks to throw in than white does for time burners. So, e3 now. Rook c8, there shouldn't, or just take on, take on, this got
Check.
a bit interesting now.
Check. Check. Check.
I was just looking at the chat box down here on ICC,
Check.
and it looks like
Check.
white may have missed a maiden one at some
Check.
point.
Check.
Pre-move.
Check. Black forfeits on
Look
time.
at that, 0.24. What a game. It was good. Maybe follow HypnoticSpecter, you never know. Oh, it looks like the two disconnected. So maybe we could take a look at HypnoticSpecter for this. Switch it up. I was originally intending to do .2 for this, but why not switch it up? Look at HypnoticSpecter. I don't think I've done a ICC SpotLight on him, so why not now, you know? $24.30 on the auto pairing, pretty good, and knight g5, isn't that free piece? Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay, I was meaning to check the audio, but I missed that. Again, somebody from Chile is the white player. If the knight on d2 moves, there's knight f4, knight f4, knight f4. Cool, he spotted that immediately. Very cool. Is now should be a pretty easy win.
Check. Check.
It's only a few checks.
Check.
And now black consolidates and should win with due time. Oops. Sorry, hit my mic there. Yeah, so looks like black has a queen for a rook. It's pretty good.
Check.
Okay.
Check.
Rook e5 was a nice move.
Check. Check.
Anticipating the check on g3.
Check. 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 Check.
Look at those pre-moves.
Check.
Very nice.
Check. 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 Check.
Oops. Free rook.
Check. check,
And mate next move.
checkmate,
Cool. Let me check the audio briefly. I hope everything is okay.
check, 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 check,
So we have a new game. I didn't hear my audio there. Is it there?
check,
And mate next
checkmate.
move. Okay, it's there. Just wanted to make sure. Let me get back to the game. Boom. Sorry about that, but I have to make sure
Friend arrived.
my whatchamacallit, my
Check.
voice is there, or it's just gonna be uncommentated bullet, which is not quite as good. Or maybe you could make the argument it is, but
Check,
I'm going off the assumption that you'd rather hear what I'm saying, you know. Okay. Knight d4. So we
Check.
have Chess 2K from the US. It's a pretty big match right here, two
check,
2400s going at it. G5. Here we go. So the black pawns on the king's side are on dark squares, which is pretty helpful, and black continues to put pieces on dark squares. So I think black is the one playing for the win here. He has the d pawn healthily blockaded and is now picking up a2, which is very good. And he found, nice, very good. Overload. But hold on, isn't white getting a queen here too?
check, check,
Huh.
check,
Oh man.
check,
Black can't take. Oh no, 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 no. Wow. Pretty
Check.
nice.
check, 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 check. Black forfeits on time.
What a game. Okay. I don't know why the window just moved, but okay. Hopefully it's okay now. Should be alright. So, a new game against Win Quitter. I'm gonna make sure I followed Mr. HypnoticSpecter, which I sure did.
Check,
So, taking on g7. Wow, not taking on d2 immediately. That's
Check.
interesting. Getting the f-file open instead. White could have taken on d2 there and defended the mate, but decided not to.
check,
I don't know. Seems like black has quite a bit of open lines on the king. Black's king seems pretty safe. Yeah, queen g1 is a bit passive. Shows that black has, wow, look at that firepower on the what do you call it, H file.
check,
That's quite a bit.
check,
Oh, and here we go.
check,
Time
check.
better time maybe. Hypnotic has a good 10 seconds though,
check,
which is quite
check.
a bit of time in bullet terms. I think rook f2 or rook f7 at some point.
check, 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 check,
Oh,
check, check. Black forfeits on time.
there you go. What a game. Good game. I think, but what after? No, okay, it's not working. E3 isn't working there, but it's curious. Okay, next game. So what do we have here? Something with Queen C8. There you go. Yeah, why not? I don't think there's a name in here. Nope. Just HypnoticSpecter, nothing else. So we have the trade of the light, squared bishops, and e5. Interesting follow-up. Black also has a good 10 seconds on the clock, which is good.
Check.
Black declining the queen trade.
Check.
Oh, and then the fork. Ooh. White missed that.
White resigns.
Look at that. So I'm pretty sure HypnoticSpecter is some sort of titled player. Maybe I mean, it's seen on ICC quite often. I hope he keeps playing. Pretty sure I have him already on my friends, but let me add him. Just for kicks. So we stopped playing for a sec. Let me check the audio here. Fork. Ooh. White missed that.
White resigns.
Look at that. Okay, so we have a new game here. Cool. So we're still playing, which is mighty fine. Cool. Oops. Okay. So with f3, white is cracking at black center a bit. Black is trying to get a bit active on the king side, it appears, which makes sense. Knight f4 is a good move, getting off pieces. Rook f4 maybe. Okay, so he's taking on c5 first. Okay. Rook f4 doesn't do a whole lot anyway. Getting on the open file probably makes more sense. I keep hitting my mic, which is not good, by accident. So a good 10 seconds on the clock for HypnoticSpecter.
Black resigns.
Yep. Good game. Hopefully he keeps playing. I won Cube Fanatics today, which is pretty cool. Fun bullet chess tournament there. Well, he's still online, so I'll give it a good minute or so. He's maybe getting some water or something. While we're waiting, we can check out Defermian. Okay, never mind. Perfect. Cool. So we have a new game with Hypnotic, who's now 24-52 on the on the bullet auto pairing, which is insane and out of this world. So we have an IM here from I don't know where this is. Is this okay, I don't know. Where is this from? Oh, I see. Tonga, not Tongo. Cool. Anyway. Very cool. So anyway, the queen. I don't think that was intended. But oh, look at just giving up the queen right there.
Check.
Huh. There you go. Time is looking good for white as well. Okay. Wow. Okay, rook takes.
Check.
Pre-move time a bit. Take the rook at some point, maybe.
Check.
Okay.
Black forfeits on time.
Nice. Very cool. Yeah, he's obviously a very strong bullet player. So, Anyway. I hope this is okay.
Check.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it is. Okay, so... Oh, we have a new game, which I completely didn't hear, but... Okay, I'm glad I checked. I was hoping he was gonna do another game, because if he doesn't, then I would probably either have to find someone else, or...
Check.
or end the stream.
Check.
Either one is a very good option.
Check. Check.
So we have chess 2K again.
Check. 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 Check.
So, it looks like white is a pawn up, but his extra pawn is doubled. Okay, it's not doubled anymore, but black got it back.
Check.
Hypnotic with a good... Okay, not a good time edge, but perhaps a slight initiative. White is starting to get his pawn going
Check.
a bit. Throwing in the check.
Check. Check.
Okay, I
Check.
think we're gonna have an old-fashioned time burn here. Time burn contest. Here we go.
Check. Check.
3 seconds each. Place your bets. Who has the faster mouse?
Check. Check. Black forfeits on time.
Oh, man. I don't think Hypnotic won that. It was tight, though, but he immediately started a new game. So we have a GM here from the Ukraine, right? Ukraine? Yeah, Ukraine. Okay. It's cool seeing GMs play on the auto pairing here. Okay, so white is forcing a trade on Okay, I thought. I thought that, black had to take on e2 here. That's a free piece. Or no, it's not. b2. Yeah. I understand. Checkmate on h2.
Checkmate.
E. I think g3 instead. I think g3 here. Bishop takes g3. Or maybe not. It'd probably be a draw with queen g3, queen h4. More than likely.
Checkmate. Checkmate.
Oops. Yeah, we know it's checkmate. Thank you for that. Okay. He's still online. Maybe taking a breather. Let me check this again. What is my rating? I'm getting close to National Master status with 2200, but I'm currently 21... Oh, I forget. 21... I think I'm 21-23 at the moment. But, you know. And, about that site... well, I mean, there's no real bad chess websites, you know. I mean, I think everyone has their own, what do you call it, their own preferences. I think each site has its ups and downs, and, you know, whatever site you feel comfortable playing at. I know that Ficus, or Free Internet Chess Server, has recently had some hackers on it, so they've been editing that due to, or they haven't been editing, they've been, what do you call it, they've taken Ficus offline briefly because of hacker activity. Queen b7 now, maybe? No, there's discovered threats.
Check.
Knight f7. Well, is there any win here? I don't think knight d6 does a whole lot, but I think that's what white needs to go for. What about rook g8? I think you need to get on that file. And we have that. Okay, but there's no mates. f3 could be a cheapo.
Check.
Trying to get mate again.
Checkmate.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so immediately we have a rematch on the auto pairing. Look at this black player, he's only used like 5 seconds on the clock. That is, you know, holy pre-move Batman, right? It's crazy. Okay. Knight d4. So because of black's pre-moving pre-moves, he has a good 10 seconds-ish on the clock, which is good to have. But white has gotten a good knight to d6. Knight f7 could win material. This is also good. So, yeah, this is definitely... Yeah, this looks pretty good for white with the connected passed pawns. I think just takes on f4. I don't know what knight c4 was about. Now d4 is hanging.
Check.
Okay, so white, or black, threw in the check first. Okay, so white still has the c5
check.
pawn. Keep in mind it's bullet, so... Oh, and white just hung a piece there, but I think black has to give it back. Who's now a pawn up, but this is...
Check. Check. Check.
I think we're gonna have another pre-move battle going on here. Here we go.
Check.
Ooh, whose mouse is faster? It's at least a draw for black.
Game
He might be able to
drawn.
play for a win. And he held a draw. It's draw by position as well. Nice 85 move game. And we have chess 2K back for more. And we have, I believe, a similar opening. So, white took the knight on f8, and,
Check.
yeah. Pretty tactical. The king on g2, there's a lot of checks, like on b7 and c6, etc. Anyway. Wait, what about knight g4 there? I think, wasn't there knight g4? I think? Which, 2 knights for the queen. But okay, it's much, oh no, much easier to watch and commentate than
Check.
actually playing. It's a whole different world. But anyway, so...
Check. Check.
Well,
Server announcement. Check.
I think white is up material and position, or
Check.
of course position, but and on the clock is what I meant. On the position now, it's just easy winning
Black
pushing the pawn.
resigns.
Yeah, there you go. It's pretty easy. Made in it's like made in 7 or 8 or something. That can be calculated out. Oh, caught in a pre-move. Oh man, there you go. That's bullet for you. What can you expect? You gotta be careful of the dirty cheapos, like going for the queen. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you can say. White is basically a queen down for pretty much nothing, and the king is in the middle of the board, and the rooks aren't connected, and black has strong pieces on f4, and the queen on g6 isn't so bad itself. Looks pretty good. Okay. But it's bullet, you know. If white can somehow get some material. I think there's a chess quote out there. It's much easier to play when you don't care, you know, anymore. I mean, obviously white cares, but I mean, it's pretty clear that this is gone. But maybe, you know, white can... Ooh, that looks pretty
Check.
nasty. You know, I'm
White resigns.
trying to give some moral support here, but okay. Anyway, next game. So, black pins the knight on c3. Yeah, I like watching HypnoticSpecter. This is pretty good. I might have to do this again sometime with Hypnotic. Anyway. And I am out of water, so I'm gonna go get a refill on my beverage, and I will be right back. So I'll be back on the mic in about 30 seconds. BRB.
Check. 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 Check.
Sorry. Okay, apparently my mic fell down. Sorry about that. That was kind of a fail, right? I hope the stream is okay. I don't know why the stream would be affected by that, but
Checkmate.
I don't know if there were some loud sounds or whatever, but if there were, I'm sorry about that. I'm a little out of breath because I ran back because I heard something fall. At least I got my water though, so mission successful. So, oops. Everything should be okay, I think, I hope. We'll see.
Check.
Anyway, sorry about that if there was some sort of sounds or whatever. Yeah, I guess I didn't put my headset on the table very good, and when I got up it fell. That's not
Check.
good. Can't have that. Okay. So, I'm not really sure. Whoa, what was that? Okay. Okay, everything should be okay. Don't panic. We can get through this. Technical difficulties. No, I'm kidding. Everything's alright. So, I've missed about a game and a half, I think. I don't know what's happened because of my mic falling on the ground. Well,
Check.
it's not really my mic, my headset, you know what I mean. So, I don't think there's any way for the Black King to get into the position. The knight's covering this square, and a lot of pieces are on e4, so we should be okay.
Check. Check.
Oops. Alright. And all of a
Check.
sudden, Black's King is on h3.
Check.
Oh,
Server
man.
announcement.
Thank you, server. You are always there. Even... Oh, wow. What a position here.
Check.
Yeah, thank you, server. You're always there and extremely helpful. And I'm
Check.
being very sarcastic, by the way. Okay. I don't think White noticed that the knight could defend promoting square.
Check.
But, ooh... 3 seconds, though, for Black. I don't know.
Check. Check.
Can Black do it in 2 seconds? I think
Check.
it's possible. That was a free queen, but
Check.
it doesn't matter anymore. Blunders, time scramble, draw. I think it should be a draw. There's no way. 0.7?
Check.
Maybe. Maiden 2. It's pre-movable
Checkmate.
with 0.1 seconds. She did it. I'm gonna just quickly check to make sure the site or the stream is okay. Hopefully it's okay. Black's King is on h3.
Check.
Okay, should be alright. Anyway, a little concerned there for a split second. You know, I thought I could safely get up and get some water, but, you know, who would have thought that watching getting water would cause
Check.
a drastic turn of events?
Check.
And White just missed a fork there. Nicely spotted by Hypnotic.
Check.
Also getting a pair of
Check.
minor pieces off is pretty good. when this game gets done, I need to check that Twitch page one more time just to see something. Okay. Everything should be alright. I'm just, you know, there's always that paranoia that maybe, you know, some wires got unplugged or something kind of out there, you know, that constant paranoia of it. I'm kidding, by the way, but seriously, I should probably check. Just for me, just to stop the...
Check.
Well, giving up e6, that was pretty ambitious.
Check.
And by ambitious, I mean blunder. Now the queen is trapped. Look at that.
Black resigns.
Oh, and here's the guy that won the queen. He's going for bishop g4 again, probably as a cute joke, but white having none of it this time. f5 is pretty crazy. But
Server announcement.
thank you, server. You are always there. What would we do without you? And more, again, that's completely sarcastic. It actually gets a bit annoying.
Check.
Anyway, so, yeah, white looks completely winning here. Just, yeah, completely.
Check.
Queen d3 is a nice move, threatening some
Check.
discoveries. Yeah,
Check.
this is just completely, you know, time burners.
Check.
And positional, and now it's just
Check.
like queen g4. I think you should have played queen g4 sooner. That way it was with check. Now rook g8 is possible, although this
Check.
is still completely busted.
Check.
But
Check.
now at least now black gets a rook to g6 as some sort of cover. The time though, which is probably the bigger issue. Okay, so rook f6 was threatened there. But now black is starting to defend pretty good, and he's going to have 3 pieces for the queen. This is pretty exciting.
Check.
Queen e6 is a threat. Bump the king up. On a5, which is ignored. Take a5. Okay,
Check.
h3, I don't... Yeah, white can't allow black to get the b2 pawn, because
Check.
then b4 is very strong. Black is creating some weaknesses, but only has 1 second, roughly.
Black forfeits on time.
Wow. That was actually pretty well defended by Win Quitter here. His unique style always, interesting. Anyway, I need to check. Let me just check something really quick. Oh, sorry, man. Yeah, not a lot I can do about the wind, but I can try to stop breathing for you guys. How's that sound? Yeah, I know what's causing the wind thing, but I can't really do anything about that. I just hope it's not so bad, you know? But I'll do my best to not breathe so much, because obviously that is not needed, you know? Okay. I could put my... The cause of that might be, I think I boosted my mic a bit, so you might be able to hear every little sound of
Check.
the F2's hanging there. You might be able to hear every little thing that's happening
Check.
within 20 yards. So
Check. Check.
Knight G3 and... Actually, maybe I can stop the wind thing a bit.
Check. Check.
Just hold on. Here, let me... That might help a bit. Okay.
Check.
We'll have to see in a sec. So, we have the queen exchange.
Check. 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 check,
I hope that's a bit better.
check, check,
Okay.
check, check, check,
Alright.
check,
And then mate
check,
follows pretty
check,
quick.
checkmate,
And mate. Wow. There you go. Bishop a6, that's a winner. Yeah. I should learn not to have the mic way inside my gullet, where you can hear every, what do you call it, every sound effect.
check,
You don't like hearing my tongue
white
rattling against mine.
resigns,
Okay, I should stop there. Hopefully that's a bit better.
check, check,
Okay, that sounds good. We have a new game. Yeah, sorry about that. The sounds of the background and whatever. You know, sometimes stuff happens. The unpredictableness of whatever, you know? Okay. Oh man, and all this started after getting water. Okay. So we have rooks and queens here. Against a GM from Russia, I believe.
check, check, check,
Queen c2 maybe? Oh wow, okay. With rook, yeah, I understand. Getting the queen back.
check,
And now even
check,
rook e7 winning the c7 pawn.
check, check,
Seems like white's pawns are going pretty
check,
fast. Quite a few are no longer on the scene,
check,
so to say. Okay, d6 is dropping, but instead he took
check,
g5, throwing in the check,
check,
5 seconds each.
check, check,
But there's a queen now.
check, 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 white forfeits on time,
Okay, we have a new game. Cool. Hopefully I fixed the audio issues there. Should be a bit better at least, I think. Anyway. So we have a GM from... I wonder where this is. I know this one.
check,
I want to say Venezuela for some reason. Where is this? Armenia. Oh, man. I should have known Armenia. I don't know. I need to remember these flags more. I knew I recognized that one. So white's getting a knight to b3. Looks pretty logical. a5 and c5 are now on the cards. c5 now was just played.
Check.
But notice the time. More than double the time for black. I think e3 is... I think e3 is an option here, maybe. Because of bishop d4 in the end, but not now.
Check.
Now... Oh, man.
Check.
6 seconds, I think.
Check.
I'm pretty sure white will manage this.
Check.
I think.
Check. Check.
Mate next move.
Checkmate.
Crazy. So we have some sort of English defense to the ready, it appears. I hope everyone is having a good day.
Check.
Alright. It is currently 11:20 p.m. here, so it's a bit late. Black snatching the
Check.
b2 pawn. It's a good pawn to snatch. Rook e7 at some point. Yeah.
Check. Check.
So it's opposite colored bishops in this ending. Black has an extra pawn on the queen side, but I don't think it'll matter so much. I think what we're gonna have here is a, at least a draw. The international master here from Philippines
Check.
offered a draw to HypnoticSpecter, and Hypnotic declined the draw. Yeah, now this looks very drawish. Yeah, there's no way. The only chance is time, unless a move like that happens. Now this doesn't look so drawish. There you go. A2 next. Bishop b4. Or queen. There you go. Wow.
White resigns.
There you go. So we have the Nimzo Larson 1b3 here. And a very good setup by black, one that I quite often enjoy. Sort of like a Slav. Let me just quickly, I just want to check something right here. Okay. Knight to e5 at some point. So, mate threat on g7. That's a pretty crude threat, but quite often effective. Gotta go for those main 1 threats, right? It's bullet. Of course you do. King g2 maybe? Or no. No.
check,
Okay. So,
check, check,
I was about to say this looks pretty drosh, but now, black won a piece there. Not so drosh anymore. 8 seconds though. And just like that.
check, check. White resigns.
New game.
Check,
So pretty classical development by White here. He's been playing a lot of Nimzo Larson. Queen b5 earlier was possible with the knight c7 idea. Fancy way of trading queens. I mean, it doesn't do much for White, but may have been possible. There's no need anyway. White has a very good knight on d5 against Black's bishop. Now all of a sudden Black's bishop is getting a bit more active. Now there's some little cheeky threats on, h2. This red glass is 2500 in the bullet auto pairing, which is absolutely insane. But Hypnotic has a pretty good time edge. It's a good move, hitting the queen and threatening or protecting h2. Knight f6 was a fork at some point. That's a hanging rook.
Black resigns.
Okay, one sec. Boom. Just need to check something. So pretty classical development by White here. So you asked, I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen Magnus play Bullet, to answer your question. I'm sure he would be one good Bullet player, but the best? I think he's the best in the world, but Bullet is a whole nother world. But, he's Magnus Carlsen, so he very well might be one of the best, the best Bullet player in the world. I think Nakamura is, it's hard to say who's the best, but, that's very possible. It'd be cool to see Magnus playing Bullet. I'd be very curious about that. As I almost spill my water. Now I'm choking on something. Anyway. One sec.
Check, 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 checkmate.
Alright, I'm back. So, we have Win Quitter here, back, with his, his unique style, as ever.
Check,
His unique bullet style, at least. I'm gonna have to follow this guy one of these days and do a spotlight on him, because
check,
some of the stuff he does is just so, I don't know, it's not bad, because this is Bullet and there's no
Check.
such thing as bad play. I'm kidding, but seriously, you know. But yeah, he's pretty unique. He's a unique player on here who's playing a lot of the 1-minute auto pairing. Yeah. Anyway.
Check.
So. Oops. There we go.
Check. Check.
So it looks like Hypnotic is quite a few pawns
Check.
up at the moment. But,
Check.
yeah. Rook G6 looks like the finisher, and I'm about to sneeze, which I'm trying to hold,
Check.
but I might not be able to. I think King
Check.
E2 is needed now.
Check. White forfeits on time.
Okay, time was a bigger issue anyway. Cool. So, I hope he keeps playing. He's still online. A lot of fun games. Good stuff. But yeah, he's pretty unique. He's a unique... Cool. Anyway. We can check out deferment... or not. Never mind. He's still playing, which is awesome. I was about to check out somebody else, but if he's still playing, then I'm still watching. Oops. As I accidentally breathe into the mic again, which I'm trying not to do. Okay. So, King D7, that's an interesting move. Now Rook H7, doubling, that's pretty cool. Queen D3 now maybe? Or no, that gives up the H-pawn, never mind. Yeah, white needs to attend to that. But, on C2,
White resigns.
so we have Win Quitter back here for some more, which is very cool. I'm trying not to sneeze, because nobody wants that. Okay. B5. Trying to crack open the long diagonal, maybe. Rook D2, maybe intending, I don't know. The G7 bishop is pinned. That's something to keep in mind here.
Check.
Whose attack's coming first? It's hard to say, actually. F6 at some point could be very dangerous. Yeah, he's going for it right here. I was thinking about taking on B2
Check.
first, but he's just directly going for this. I don't know if it's working, but it looks pretty dangerous. I don't see any immediate threats for white.
Check.
3 seconds though for his clock.
Check. Check. White forfeits on time.
Yep, time issue. Okay, new game against an IM from... Where is this from? What flag is this? Oh man, I should know this one. Oh man, what's... okay,
Check.
I don't know. What is it? Ah, I should have known that. Darn. Two, 4, 4, 8. Not bad at all. Yeah, the bishop is pretty good on d5.
Check. Check.
Giving
Check.
up the... Okay, that's a fork, which was spotted, but I was
Check.
going to say, yeah, the h8 rook is hanging. But black does have a piece.
Check.
But, okay, now the pawns are dropping. Now this is just completely winning for black. But the time is another issue.
Check.
Good
Check.
10 seconds on the clock for
Check.
HypnoticSpecter, who
Check.
is very
Check.
good at time burning.
Check.
You know. So, place your bets.
Check.
Who would you rather be, considering the clock
Check.
situation? Wow, now the black
Check.
king is getting pretty active, and white is just giving up the rook.
Check. Check.
Time.
Checkmate.
Oh, and he got the mate. Wow, that's... I was not expecting that. I was expecting a time loss there, for sure. He got that in the last second. Very cool. Very nice. I was thinking maybe... Mate threat on h7, which was spotted. Maiden 1 threats. It's pretty brute, but you gotta go for them at some point.
Check.
F6 just dropped, but... Well, okay, imagine a white queen on g7. Okay, after that knight's gone, of course. Imagine a white queen, just plop the queen right there on g7 and it's mate. It's a sensitive, very sensitive diagonal. That h6 pawn needs to go, I think. Okay, it's
Check.
gone. But
Check.
that cost black a little bit of time. The d7 pawn is pretty advanced and is now protected. Maybe b7. Okay, no, he was threatening knight e6. Okay, rook f8 is needed. But, yeah, okay.
Black resigns.
There we go. We have red glass back for more. Very cool.
Check.
So, maybe d4 at some point by white. Looks a bit scary trying to open up the what do you call it, the diagonal for the black bishop, but I'm trying to figure out how. Okay, so white is giving up a pawn. I'm pretty sure that wasn't blundered, because it's pretty clear that could have been taken.
Check.
I think he was I think he's under the impression that white is getting a bit of play for the pawn, which very well might be true. Bishop f8 is a nice idea. Or,
Check.
d3 dropping king g2. I don't know. f4 is looming. The a1 rook is sleeping. Okay, the queens are off, but yeah, I don't know about this. This is getting pretty nasty, but the time situation is... I think white is kind of hanging on by a thread here, but now allowed the pawn to advance.
Check.
He's
Check.
promoting now, but yeah, and he's doing this fast. He should be able to manage.
White forfeits on time.
Yeah. Okay, we have Win Quitter back. Just a second, though. I want to make sure the stream is holding up. Maybe d4. Okay. Sorry about that. I just want to make sure the audio is okay, because, you know, if you can't hear the pieces moving, or, you know, or my voice, you know, we can't have that. So I have to make sure that everything's okay, and there's been some rather weird technical glitches going on. But it seems like everything is okay. Apparently it sounded like I was in a wind tunnel for a good part of the stream. But, you know, stuff like that happens. You gotta fight through the technical errors, and, you know, sometimes software doesn't want to cooperate with you. I could talk about software not working for hours. I'm sure we all can, right? Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, this is a party right here at 11:40 p.m. Here I'm thinking it's 3 a.m. Not quite yet. Okay. Yeah. I really like just sitting back and relaxing and just kibitzing. It's so much easier than playing.
Check.
Let me tell you, I've played HypnoticSpecter on this bullet auto pairing, and ooh, he's very good. He has given me many beatings on this bullet auto pairing.
Check.
So maybe I'm benefiting from watching this as anybody else, because I would love to get a game off him. You know,
check.
After losing, you know, 4 or 5 games in a row.
Check.
Yeah, he's just so good at
check.
time burning. Look at him.
Check.
Man, it's pretty
check.
crazy. Really good with the mouse.
Check.
He has a
check.
really good pre-move.
White forfeits on time.
And knows when to sack a piece to get the time win in. Crazy. Okay, so another b3. He's been really playing the Nimza Witch Larson quite a bit, which is fine. It's a pretty good bullet opening. Get to pre-move a couple things and whatever. Okay, e5. I really like black's. Maybe I'm a bit biased towards black in these kinds of positions, you know, just because, you know, I like seeing black do good against the Nimza Witch Larson, because, you know, I don't know why, but I do. I think we all have our openings that we're a bit biased towards. Or is that wrong?
Check.
Is that not right to say? I said it. And
Black
black just hung a rook.
resigns.
You can't hang rooks. What's he doing? And I think wow, e3. I used to know the name for one e3, and now I forgot it. Back when I was interested in opening names, I was trying to know each first move by name, but yeah, and I got pretty close, like one knight a3 and whatever. It all has a name, believe it or not. 1 f3, 1 a3, a4, everything on the first move pretty much has a name of some sort, which I just find funny. You know, some of the worst things you could play on the first move have names. So anyway, back to the game. We have rook e1. Tripling on the e file for black. Looks pretty good. Oh, here we go, an exchange sack with rook e4. I think that was completely intended, and I kind of like it. Queen h4 maybe, yeah. Okay. Very cool. g4, is that playable in f5?
Check.
Okay. Maybe this wasn't completely working, and now the bishop is pinned,
Check.
and there could be mass exchanges, leading down
Check.
to a pretty bad ending, and ooh, this doesn't look good for black at all. Knight c2, because the rook on e1 would be taken with check. That might have been an option. I think the more important issue is that
checkmate.
The time, which is no longer relevant because it was mate, you know. Once again, I was kind of suspecting Specter to be able to pull out the time win there. Knight b5. Yeah, wouldn't that be a nice one to get in? Knight b5. Give me your bishop.
Check.
Alright. Okay, this is kind of weird. Castle queenside maybe at some point. Wow, queen exchange. I don't know. Black's dark squares look a bit weak. I think I would have kept the queens on a bit longer. Maybe try to probe the dark squares. But okay, so we have the queen trade. So be it. Perfectly cool. Rook b8. Well, who stands better here? White has a passed d pawn.
Check. Check.
Okay, so... Oh, here we go. Yeah, now...
Check.
Now, I think black will manage this. Yeah, there you go.
White resigns.
Okay, we have b3 again. With, I think this isn't this, .2? International Master? Okay, let me check. Because I'm a bit curious. Yeah, it's .2. There's so many players on here, it's hard to keep track. So, well, black's knights are on pretty good positions. Cannot be challenged by pawns.
Check.
But okay, getting the bishop pair also makes sense. Getting on the light squares, and okay, so he's snatched a2. The knight is kinda, queen a4. Okay, no, the night before. Yeah, a5 was a nice move. Rook e1, I mean the knight takes e1, you know what I mean. And was taken. Okay, so black is trying to get rid of more pieces. Okay, or just redeploying the bishop a bit. Makes sense. This is just... yeah, this is pretty busted, I think.
Check. Check.
Here we go. Rook's on the second.
Check. White resigns.
Okay, we got a rematch on the auto pairing for Mr. Hypnotic, the Spectre man himself, in action. And we had this line, I'm pretty sure a couple games ago, if I remember right.
Check.
But, I forget how that game ended. Or I might be getting this confused with some other game. I'm gonna get a sip of water really quick. Alright, so... Queen h8. For white, just put the queen on h8 and try to be annoying. Oh cool, he's
Check.
going for it. Get the annoying checks
Check.
going. Can you get away with king h5? He might
Check.
have been able to. King h5, maybe
Check.
h3 there. I don't
Check.
know.
Check. Check.
Yeah, he's not even going for king h5, I don't
Game
think.
drawn.
So there's a draw. Another rematch on the auto pairing. As I choke on water here, I seem to be choking on various things and dropping my headset and who knows what else has happened. Okay. Anyway.
Check.
Yeah, this looks pretty good for black. Nicely centralized. I think one of the only problems for black is that his fianchettoed bishop is kind of looking at a rock. But he has good play on the center files, and his queen is pretty active. And now has the d file to himself. Bishop c3 is a good move. It's a very good move. Trying to stop any entry on the file.
Check.
So, yeah, I think white's hanging on here. Looks like.
Check.
Yeah, now white's starting to look a bit, yeah, look at that, white fighting out of that, now looking pretty good. Time-wise and
Check.
position I'm not so sure about, actually. Queen
Check.
h7. Ooh,
Check.
pre-move.
Check.
Queen
Check.
g1 would be great
Check.
to get in at some point. Queen g1?
Check.
Queen g6, or that, okay. Queen a1, maybe?
Check.
Gotta be annoying, or not, okay. 1 second, you gotta move.
Check.
Let's check.
Check. Check.
Can you hold the draw? Pre-move?
Check. Stalemate.
Stalemate. Oh, there you go. It's stalemate. Sorry. My rating? I'm getting close to, I'm almost National Master, which is still what do you call it, avoiding, or... I still haven't gotten that yet, but I'm 2125 or 2130 at the moment. And that's USCF.
White
So,
resigns.
and there's a nice win. Yeah. I'm struggling to get that NM title, but I think one day I'll manage to get that, I hope. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat. I was busy, you know, watching. Anyway. Okay. So, next game. Giving up the exchange. So,
Check.
H6 check. There you go.
Check. Check. Check.
Okay, black should
White
be able to pre-move this out.
resigns.
Okay, new game against International Master Dapsay, who I have played on the auto pairing before. It's kind of my nemesis on here. It's a good player and a good pre-mover as well. Should be a good game. So, a lot of pressure on the d4 pawn. stopping the rook from getting the second rank.
Check. 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 Check.
Well,
Check.
okay. White has a couple pawns. 3 passed pawns, but black just promoted. But the 3 passed pawns, white's getting his king active. Yeah,
Check.
black should be alright. I think.
Check.
It's bullet. 10 seconds each. Place your bets. Yeah.
Check.
I
Check.
think black screwed that
Check.
up a bit. Or maybe not.
Check.
Okay, yeah.
Black forfeits on time.
Good game. Very cool. So we have another English. Okay, so black wanted to trade the queens. Might help with any crap. Might help with any crampedness in his position, which is what I was trying to say. Okay, bishop d6 makes a lot of sense. Trying to use the... Bishop takes e4 was a strange move. Trying to use the slightly weakened d6 square. Still using it. I think white can just double now. Alright. Couple seconds on the clock. If Specter has. Doing pretty good.
Check.
Down in
Check.
exchange, though. He's, kicking it into a high gear and moving quite fast, which is, yeah, he's pretty known for that, I think. Well, anyway, e5 was hanging there, which I'm surprised. I guess white may have been in a pre-move for that. Okay, king d6 is pretty cute.
Check. Check.
I don't know. Well, if Specter pulls this off, I'll be pretty impressed. I mean, this is... Oh, we got the pawn. Oh, he might actually be able to do it. Rook b1 or something.
Check.
Throw in the
Check.
checks. Get the time burners going.
Check.
He's keeping the rook on, keeping winning chances
Check.
alive. 2 seconds each. Check.
Check.
Throw in some checks. Come on.
White forfeits on time.
Wow, what a game. Yeah, that's why he's pretty good. He's good. He's just staying alive, making moves fast, and doing it well. Alright, hopefully the audio is good. So we have another English. Okay. Sounds good enough. Hopefully he keeps playing. Anyway, give it a minute or so. We could check out Defermian really quick. He's playing a blitz game, which I will cut away to. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll focus on this. You know, sometimes people have to get a sip of water or something between games. I mean, he's been playing for pretty much an insane amount of time. on the bullet. Auto pairing. So we have International Master Datu from the Philippines, who I've been trying to cover on ICC SpotLight for some time. But I don't know what it is with Datu, but he keeps, I don't know, maybe getting a sandwich every 15 minutes or something, and he suddenly abandons and then comes back and whatever. Yeah. But it's all cool. I don't know what's going on with the time. Maybe some sort of connection issue. Whoa, what on earth happened there? Okay, that was weird. The time went down massively and... okay, I don't know what that was. Anyway. Weird. Okay, trying to crack at White's pawns. Makes sense. I wonder if Datu has some sort of connection issue. If so, that might be the case in Philippines land.
Check.
Wow. Bishop f3 maybe? I don't see anything better. Picking up the exchange, maybe take on g7 now. Okay.
Check.
So we had the trade on c3. f5 makes... maybe creating a little confusion factor. Okay.
Check.
Taking advantage of the pin makes sense. Rook g7
Checkmate.
is mate. Nice. Well spotted by Specter. Okay, we have a rematch on the auto pairing.
Server announcement.
Thank you, server. You are always there. And always so helpful. I need to turn that off at some point. And by the way, I'm being really sarcastic, and I think we're having the same line again. No? Something new? Okay. You don't see this so often. Yeah, knight g5, typical bullet attack. And for some reason, black is...
Black resigns.
giving up all his material. Out of nowhere. Weird. Okay. Give it a couple seconds. Very cool X-ray. That's awesome. Just doing this for whatchamacallit. Cool. So, I don't know if Spectre might be getting a sandwich or going to the bathroom or something. So, what we'll do is we'll take a look at Grandmaster Defermian, who I briefly looked at last time, who's online and playing. Okay, cool, he's back. Against Napsay, my nemesis on ICC. So let's see how they do. Or they do, how the game goes.
Check.
Knight. tricky stuff. I don't know about giving up a6. That seems a bit radical. I do like black's h4 pawn here, for sure. Yeah. So I guess black doesn't mind the queen trade, which is a bit surprising. Pawn is now on a7.
Server announcement.
Thank you, server, for always being there. Because we wouldn't be able to last without you. And white missed the fork there. Now it's pre-move time. About 11 seconds each.
Check. Check. Check.
Pawn runs.
Check. 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 White forfeits on time.
There you go. Cool. Good game. Anyway. Give it a couple seconds. Bloop. Here we go.
Check.
Take a look at Defermian for a sec. Who will be our designated while we wait person to watch? While Spectre, I don't know, gets a sandwich or whatever. This is a 3-minute game. Ouch. That's quite a pin. Whoa, 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 okay. Boom. He is back and playing, so we'll keep an eye on him. White obviously not minding the queen trade there.
Check.
Pretty good time edge for Spectre.
Check.
Yeah. This will probably be decided on time.
Black forfeits on time.
Yep. Alright. Specter again going for this B6 stuff. Mate threat on G2. It's usually pretty crude but effective.
Check.
Any mate here?
Check. 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 Check.
Quite a big time edge for Specter.
Check. Check. Check.
Wow.
Check. White forfeits on time.
Yep. I'm gonna get some
Check.
water really quick. I will be right back. Yeah, be right back. Burb. BRB. You know, see ya. Right back. In about, a minute or so. 1 sec. Alright. Alright, I am back. So, had to check something. Anyway, rook e6. Okay, queen h5 is an idea now. Okay, that's a free queen. Yeah.
Black
I
resigns.
took it. Hypnotic getting back over the 2400 mark. Going for this English b6 setups.
Check.
Yeah, white going for b4. Trying to kind of, make c5 from black a little less appealing. I don't really know who this is, even. Pretty sure this guy has a name in there. Giorgi Marchiavelli, it appears. Yeah, I don't know who this guy is. Pretty high on the bullet auto pairing here. As I hit my mic by accident.
Check.
Throwing in the check. That pawn on e6 is quite a monster.
Check.
Getting the pre-moves going
Check.
a bit. Free queen. Yep. Now tables have turned. Okay, now white can... What?
Black forfeits on time.
Oh man. I wasn't even looking at the clock there. Yeah, strong play there on the clock. So, maybe e4, knight d5 at some point. Obviously e4 being supported. Okay, or... Yeah?
Check.
Oh, Anyway. Keep in mind this is 1 minute bullet, so don't take it completely seriously. It's quite often a time game, but it's fun to see how these players react to the short time controls. It's much it's kind of a bit funner to watch as white misses a fork. But a good time edge, as always, for Hypnotic. Take on a2. Yeah, now the a-pawn's running. Yeah. Should be good enough.
Check.
Rook d1. Yeah, and it was played too. Promotes. Yeah, now this is just completely winning.
White resigns.
Okay.
Friend departed.
Alright, so defer me and head it off. Yeah, knight h6 to f5. Pretty cool. So is the b4 pawn a weakness or a strength? Well, Specter drops the a6 pawn. I think there was a game recently with that. You gotta keep your a-pawns on the board. Can't lose those pawns. Those rook pawns are valuable. Oops. Oh, I keep hitting my mic, which is not good. Okay. There we go. So, looks like black got the pawn back. Looks like black's king is a bit not so safe. But it should be alright, I think. Black has a pretty good defensive
Check.
bishop on g7. And it is bullet, so considering it's bullet, the time situation looks pretty good for Specter.
Check.
Rook b8. Okay, maybe white can get the draw here. I think he needs to go for the draw. Yeah. Looks like he... What on earth is going on here? Huh. And the game goes on. Now, Specter's a piece up. Yeah, it's just pre-move time now. As I hit my mic again. It's not good.
White forfeits on time.
Yep, I'm gonna check this briefly. Okay. As white shuffles his queen to b2 to fianchetto it. Yeah, I like white's strong pawn duo. So we have International Master Datu here once again, playing on the auto pairing. I'm pretty sure, oh, good morning to England, because I believe England is waking up right now. So good morning to them.
Check.
It is, what time is it here? It is 12:24 a.m. So it's pretty late here. Watching some chess action.
Check.
Let's see. Let's watch.
Check.
That looked like mate for a second.
Check.
Okay.
Check.
So what to think here?
Check.
Can Specter miraculously get out of this with a bunch of pre-moves? Oh, and he caught him in a pre-move. Oh, there you go. That's bullet.
Check.
1 second, though. Gotta move,
Check.
gotta move.
Check. 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 Black forfeits on time.
Nice. That was cool. Anyway. So. Okay, cool. New game. Black getting an E5 looks pretty good. Against International Master Slogger, who is this? Okay, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not even gonna try. That's way too long of a name to try to pronounce. Bishop takes E3 maybe? Or no, then C3 hangs. Yeah, E3 is a nice shot
Check.
here. Very cool. Maybe you could think maybe of taking on F2. Give up the queen. It's not needed though. Definitely not needed. D4. Okay. Cracking open the file also makes sense. Time looks pretty good for Hypnotic here. Giving up the exchange.
Check.
Queen E3 and you can take on C3. Going for mate on F1 makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, you could just take the queen and just win like this. It's pretty clear cut.
Check. White resigns.
Nice. Good win. Anyway. How's this doing? Oops. Okay. Oops. Okay. Alright, well, I think okay, I'm yawning now. Anyway, it looks like Hypnotic, okay, he's playing more. Ooh, Medicine for Goat. Okay, this is a ICC player, I believe. Or not ICC. This is ICC. Is a chess cube player is what I was meaning. Yeah. I've seen him on chess cube before.
Checkmate.
And that's mate. So, I think I'm done for today. Thanks guys for checking it out. Sorry for any technical issues earlier. And yeah, thanks. It was fun. I need to head off. Okay, one more against One Quitter. This is the last game. And then I'm done for tonight. Because I need to head off. Sleep. Sleepland. So last game right here. One Quitter with his very unique style. Alright, last game.
Check.
So if you guys are on YouTube or Twitter, connect with those links below. It's all cool. This might actually go to YouTube now that I think about it. Maybe I'll do that. And that's a nice pin. Still take on, yeah, just take. Play rook g8.
Check.
Okay. Or just drop
Check.
back. Good 10-second edge for Hypnotic. think... Yeah, black avoids the trade. Good time edge, of course, for...
Check. Check. Check.
Ooh, that was calculated very fast. Nice.
White resigns.
Okay. A lot of fun games there. Thanks for checking it out, guys. It was a lot of fun. Check out YouTube, Twitter, whatever. It's all cool. I'll probably be around more. Follow, because I like doing this. This is pretty fun. For as long as I can keep up the energy for it. And, yeah. So follow for when I do that, and it's all cool. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys around. Peace, and see ya. Alright.